Guys, I was in the middle of setting up a new design so my pictures look better on the internet when a story came to me. It's about my mom. As a kid, like I told you a long time ago, I didn't have a lot. My mom, we didn't have a lot. But my mom always had friends. And for some reason, we always had other people living with us. For some reason, my mom always had like in the military, an open door policy where you can go in and talk to people. Her house was like an open door. So if people weren't doing that well, they could come stay with us. What I learned or what I took from that is even though you don't have a lot, the little that you do have, you can still share that. And those people didn't take advantage of my mom at all. They just weren't in a position to take care of themselves or help themselves. So my mom helped them. And when I got older, I got a softer heart too. When I see women walking down the street carrying grocery bags, I want to pull over and help them. One particular day, I had someone in the car with me and I was about to pull over because I seen the lady struggling. The person in the car with me told them, no, that's not a good idea because the people now have changed. The people are crazy. They don't respond like they did back when I was young. All I could think about though when I seen that lady was, what if that was my mom and she was struggling to, not even struggling, or just trying to go from A to B with grocery bags, and wouldn't I want someone to help her? Those values that she instilled are basically what I saw her do. That's all I could see. So every time I see a woman in a situation like that, I'm just prone to want to help them. It's just in my nature, I guess. I said I wouldn't tell this story, but I will. I shared this story to one person. Once I was at Applebee's. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give them a shout out at Applebee's because I'm always eating. But once I was at Applebee's, and I really admire old couples because I know they've been through a lot of changes and they watched the years pass by. So when I walked in, I sat down and they were to my left. I don't even know what they ordered, but I had the same thing I always order. We had the same waitress, the old couple and myself. I was at Applebee's alone. I asked the waitress to let me pay for that bill, let me pay that bill. And she looked at me strange for a minute. And she said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, let me pay for them." She asked me, did I want her to tell them that I was paying their bill? I said, "No, I don't want you to tell them. Just let them, just bring me the bill." Then she went over and asked them, did they want any dessert or anything else, any more drinks, anything like that. They said no. And she brought me the bill. And I paid their bill and my bill. Because I was thinking that we, as the younger generation, don't appreciate our older people. I don't even call them older. Our more experienced people because they've experienced more things in life than we have. In some instances, not everybody, but in most instances. We as a younger generation, we haven't really appreciated the experienced generation like we should. And all I could think about here again was if my mom would have made it that far, or my grandmother would have made it that far, what would somebody do in their shoes? What would have happened? So I don't mind doing that for them. I didn't mind doing that at all. while I'm on a snitching spree on myself, I had to get some cards made for my business. And the lady in front of me here again, just now this lady was just a little older than I was. And she didn't even have her wallet. She was getting some signs made for her business. And I just happened to be in front filling out my information, what I wanted to go on my cards. And she was telling the people there that she needed to go back home or go back somewhere to get her wallet or get her money. I waited till she left. And then I walked over to the cashier and asked, how much was it? They told me how much it was. And then I paid it. And then I went back and sat down and finished taking care of my information. On my way out, I was walking down the street. The lady had went back into the store and was coming back out, and she saw me. She asked me, did I pay for her stuff? And I told her no. I act completely surprised. I was dumbfounded. I said, no, I don't know what are you talking about. I was just in there getting me some cars. Because it goes back to, what if that was my mom and she was in a situation where she was unable to do something, but she had got caught up? I would want someone to do that for my mom. I remember looking at a video on Facebook. This guy was just wailing off on his mom at the store, just going off. Totally disrespectful to his mom. A stranger out of the blue. Bam! Knocked him unconscious. Got over there and said, don't you ever. I mean, he leaned over in front of, said, stop disrespecting your mom. Just, it was so dramatic. I felt it at my house. I felt it in my heart. I felt like he did the right thing, because we for some reason just continue to disrespect women. I guess we feel like we would be here without them. We wouldn't be here without women. Period. No matter how much stuff they put us through, no matter how bad they treat us sometimes, and sometimes we ask for it, but we wouldn't be here without women. We need them. So I really appreciated that guy that did what he did to the other kid for disrespecting his mom in the store. And my final story is this. Ladies, stop beating yourself up about a guy if he cheats on you. First of all, you can leave him. That's the easiest thing. But if you want to stay there, remember this. And I've typed this before. I've said this on several occasions. And I know you may laugh and you may not understand what I'm saying. But if you let this sink in, you'll understand exactly what I mean. If you, the lady, you are a steak. Consider yourself a steak at home. This guy comes home and he has a steak right in front of him every night. That's every night for the rest of his life. He has a steak. I'm talking about no matter how he want it. He want it rare done. He want well done. He want it with some blood on it. But it's a steak. No matter what it is, it's a steak. Just remember, it's still a steak. Once he leaves out that door, he's walking into a Golden Corral. You know what's available at Golden Corral? Not just steak. He can have shrimps. He can have chicken. He can have different types of fish, different types of chicken. He can have crab legs. He can have salad. He can have, if you want to, just have fruit. He could have basically anything, because a Golden Corral is just that. That's what the world offers him when he leaves your presence. So it's not you. You're not at fault. It's just what the world offers him. Now, when he or if he takes advantage of what the world offers, that's his mistake. That's him ruining what he has at home. He may just have had a little too much steak and may just want a salad. Or he might just cruise by Golden Corral, although Golden Corral is there. He might just do what he have to do and come back to the state and not have a problem with that. And ladies, stop beating yourself about, I don't understand why he cheated on me and I give him the whole world, and it's not you. Several times I've told you, and I know on other occasions another guy's told you, it's not your fault. It's not about you. It's because the world is a golden corral, and those are the opportunities they have. Shrimp, fish, smothered pork chops, chicken, baked, fried. What else? Then they got the marshmallows with the chocolate on it, the strawberries with the chocolate on it. So we got all kind of stuff going on once we leave that door. So please, ladies, please stop beating up yourself. Beating yourself up. That's the right way I'm supposed to say that. The other thing is, it's all about you, ladies. It really is. It's all about you. But come down off that high horse. You ain't all that. We actually pick you. My uncle told me a long time ago that you pick us. In some way, that's true. But the initial approach is us. And then when you decide that you like us or you want to date us, you met our representative. You really didn't meet us. You got to get a chance to get to meet us before you turn us down sometimes. Sometimes women, y'all lose out on a really good guy because y'all think that he doesn't have a fancy car. He doesn't make enough money. He's not muscular. He has gray in his beard. But seriously, come down off that high horse and stop putting the guys on such a high pedestal. Everybody has the same playing field. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. We all do this, go to the bathroom the same way. Most of us, I mean, if we haven't had any difficulties. But you get the picture. Ladies, stop putting men on a high horse and just stop putting so much pressure on yourself to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. We are all individuals, but nobody's perfect. The Kid Carter signing off. And don't forget to shop with me. thekidcarter.com. I'm working on my internet pictures right now. I'm about to give y'all a little bit better observation so y'all can see what these hoodies and t-shirts and things look like. Shout out to LMN. Shout out to Dixie Hill. Shout out to Rebel Forest. Shout out to my family. That's the Carters, the Hudsons, the everybody else in between. I'm out.